Hello. Um, yeah, I'm thrown off today because plans plans changed. Um, I hope through nobody's fault, honestly. I hope it's just like a mechanical failure with the server. Technological, maybe. Maybe a wire got tripped on, who knows? We certainly don't know anything, because Glebe doesn't know anything. But I will get back to Space Engineers. I decided on Control today because I kind of left it on a bit of a cliffhanger yesterday. Um, and that's because I had shit to do. And speaking of that shit to do, streams might be erratic. Um, what's another word for it? Not unreliable, but less planned. Because if this all goes according to plan, I will be going to start working night shifts, which is gonna fuck with my schedule all over the place. Um, so yeah, I'm going to still try to be consistent. It's only a temporary position as well. Originally, I was hoping to get in with the library, but that doesn't seem to be happening. But yeah, I do want to keep streaming, absolutely, because I like it. It's fun. Um, I found some cool streamers by doing this too. It's been very neat. I need to reach out to some of them. Be more active in chats. I need to do that. Been busy. Um, so yeah, control. What did we do yesterday? I went to the executive sector because we learned where the slide projector was. That's right. The slide projector from Ordinary. Okay, and that should be working. And I go to you. Yay, it works. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, search for the slide projector in dimensional research. I am gonna see if anyone has anything to say to me. You do. And get rid of music. There we go.
Do you remember Mr. Tomasi, the head of communications? The hiss he was changed into showed up in containment, near the turntable.
I'll take care of it. That thing's not getting away this time.
I've heard reports about his particular use of language and intonation when repeating the hiss babbling. The biological and behavioral distinctions between different hiss-corrupted individuals is truly fascinating. I wonder if I could categorize the data.
And she's already off on her own thing.
She's cute. I love her. Mr. Tomasi. I remember
I've been
that
seeing these
side
darling
quest and I love
presentations
it.
all over. Seems like he enjoys the limelight.
So you noticed, huh? When he recruited me out of college, he actually came to visit. He interrupted my physics course by shouting, not quite, Professor, and then marching down to the front of the class where he proceeded to berate the very idea of laws of thermodynamics. Hey, he's been a showboat all his life.
Darling visited you in college?
Yeah, he read a paper I'd published, came to recruit me for the Bureau. I accepted and then spent years waiting for access to the confidential research that Darling promised me. And whenever I ask about my access level, he just mumbles that it's temporarily postponed and then changes the subject to the effect of entropy on luck.
I wonder who else Darling hid his work from. Marshall? Trench?
Oh, you know what? I should... Hold on. The background. So the background is of the Disability Pride flag, created by a Tumblr user, I believe, or at least edited by. It used to be more like the stripes were in like a thunder shape, I guess, and more vibrant, but that was bad for viewing experience. Could potentially cause epilepsy, or not cause epilepsy, but induce a seizure. For photosensitive folk.
Have you learned anything about Dylan's condition?
Only that he's definitely hiss, but I guess his chanting made that pretty obvious. You know, interestingly, the words of the hiss incantation have an average length of 4 letters. The most common word used 7 times is want. The next most common are through and time. It's very interesting, don't you think?
I don't care about the words. What about my brother?
Right. Sorry, I got a little off track. Well, strangely, his tissue samples all look healthy, unlike the other hiss I've tested.
That's good news. Right?
Gut.
I wanted to talk to you about the crazy things I can do. My abilities. I get the sense that they're not very usual around here.
Well, usual and unusual aren't really benchmarks at the Bureau, but for some perspective, Director Northmore once used the floppy disk to send a bowling ball 6 yards through the air, and that was considered a huge deal. So compared to that, you are most certainly an outlier.
An outlier. I like the sound of that.
As do I.
I should get going.
Don't let me hold you up.
Yeah, we're gonna do talk Tomasi first. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's finish the flamingo. I don't remember picking that up. And then do Dr. Tomasi, or Mr. Tomasi.
Dylan's a lost cause.
Oh.
I know I struggled to see this, but we've contained him now. I wish I had sided with Marshall. Back when it's just one person. So many dead.
How many dead?
I thought his youth was an asset. Just too much too soon. Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Descent. You have heard wrong fake news. The board is A-OK intact. The rebel faction descent is former fired. The crisis purge is over. This is a not matter word for you. You can hang up now, please. Why is the board the fucking funniest thing in this game? Wait, is that... 100% shit. Okay, I'm saving for that one. Or... Yep, saving for you. Flamingo. Hey, this place. Flamingo, flamingo, flamingo. Yep, here, so... Unsure of why I don't see a flamingo. 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 Perhaps back in here? Because this seems to be a part of the area still. Oh. That is so
That's got
not
to be an
cool.
altered item.
Ah. Yeah. Okay. Oh,
This
okay.
thing again.
Whoa.
Got into another altered item.
What does this thing want? Is it fighting a cold?
Hi. Okay. Ah, hit. Hit itself. Damn. Jesus. Can I get it? I got you. Yeesh.
I never did like flamingos. Too pink.
Okay, it showed up again. Didn't expect that from the former. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that went well. Pretty well.
So many cell breaches. I guess life's a breach, huh?
Every altered item on your list is now back in the Panopticon, safe and sound.
That's a load off my mind. Missing altered items don't exactly reflect well on me, you know. Did they give you any trouble?
The flamingo pulled me into the astral plane just like the fridge did. That same creature was there.
I was looking over the old activity reports, and multiple items have been displaying much more destructive behavior in the past few weeks. There's some connection there, I bet, but it's a bit above my pay grade.
Well, something to keep an eye on.
And if I have any more runaways, I'll know just who to call.
I guess this is my life now.
Yay.
Do you often see people with abilities like mine?
We have some paranaturally inclined agents at the Bureau. Nothing as impressive as you, though. Of course, we did have your brother here. He got a special cell up top. Darling put his own people in charge. Like I couldn't be trusted. I couldn't even get into the room. In my own Panopticon. I tell you, the way that Darling runs things, there ought to be an investigation. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Don't worry about it. Do you know anything about an object of power called the slide projector?
Doesn't ring a bell, but Trench's chosen few never tell me anything. Not that I'm complaining. The inner circle works non-stop. I'm pretty sure Darling sleeps under his desk. No,
Nope.
thank you. I have a cat to feed.
I hope Blankston's got a pet sitter.
Have you ever seen an AWE?
Not out in the field. The AWEs are just altered items doing their thing. The Bureau goes in, locks everything down, and then they bring me back some clock or a gumball machine that made the town blind or something.
Just like an ordinary, with the slide projector.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall's nice enough. A little too special ops for me. Solves everything with a bullet. Respect and ritual will placate altered items better than any gun.
How's that?
Some people believe altered items are conduits to extra-dimensional forces which require ritualistic worship to be appeased. It's just a theory I heard. I don't know much about it.
I feel like he's a few minutes away from a rant about elder gods and blood rites.
God, that would be awesome.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always. You guys didn't bring, like, checkers or anything, did you?
Any active duty security personnel found engaging in non-sanctioned leisure activities will be relieved of duty pending review, sir.
Could have just said no.
I don't know which one is talking, but I fucking love them. Oh, hey, this is here. Thermos procedure. Oh dear diner coffee thermos. No unique procedures. Description. A blue coffee thermos with a white plastic cap and a logo of Oh Dear Diner located in Bright Falls, Washington. The cap doubles as a mug. The item responds to Formula I-16, yet no discernible altered effect has been discovered other than keeping liquids warm for surprisingly long periods of time. It's also worth noting that the coffee from the thermos is always refreshing and strong, no matter its quality, before being poured into the item. Oh, that's neat. This thermos was discovered on the shore of Cauldron Lake outside the town of Bright Falls. Both are known sites of a recurring AWE. Yep, we know that one. According to witness statements, Alan Wake, who went missing shortly before the discovery of the thermos, had been seen redacted collecting similar thermoses for an redacted purpose. I don't know, probably after 100% completion. It's... I'm getting weird audio crackling, so I am going to restart my audio engine here. Bear with me. Alright. I don't hear it anymore, so we should be good. No unique procedure required. A plastic pink flamingo lawn ornament. 2 steel prongs extend from its underside. The item is suspected to influence atmospheric physics, altering meteorological Why does that sound so bad? Meteorological phenomena in the area. This effect is currently unconfirmed. Appendix. New altered effect has been observed. Okay. Meteorological. Why does that sound so not right? I don't get it. Ooh. All right.
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
It's missions. Massey.
Maintenance staff will repair any damage.
Transit corridor. Do I need to turn it to get that door open? No, I do not. Perfect. Well, hello. Sterling AWE. Right. Oh.
There you are.
You're hard to not hit, I gotta say. I gotta move. Okay. Oh my god, that hurt. Ow! 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 What the fuck hit me? Was there an invisible bastard? Are you kidding me? Fuck you. That's not cool. It's so not cool. I don't understand what took all my health. Like, was it really that one hit, or was I just not paying attention? Anyway.
There you are.
Ow! Oh my god! Why do you hurt so much? Whoopsies, whoopsies, whoopsies. Save enough for the shield.
There. I guess the Bureau should start looking for patients.
Oh my god. Hello. There you are, you bitch. Is that all? Fuck. Okay. That was so not cool. Alright, what the hell happened here? Sterling AWE. A paranatural object appeared in a field outside the town of Sterling, Colorado, near a billboard advertising redacted. No civilians were injured, though a family dog has been reported as missing since the event. Local authorities arrived on the scene and began issuing orders over a monitored line of communication using several watchwords flagged by the Bureau, including redacted. Bureau agents from the regional office were dispatched and arrived 2 hours after local police. The situation was contained and analysis began. Bureau research staff arrived the next day and examined the object. After redacted days of evaluation, the object was lifted into an enclosed truck with built-in BlackRock panels and relocated to Bureau headquarters via the subway transit system leading into the oldest house. So that fucking way. They've clearly got rocks from it as well. Or not my intention. Laser beam? No. Don't need a laser beam. Sterling supplement. Local witnesses report a bright flash in the field at approximately redacted. No noise accompanied the light. Authorities had assumed the object fell from the sky, but our examination found the object actually manifested there, vaporizing the soil around it in an intense spherical redacted, which possibly explains the light seen from the town. The object is a hollow sphere made of a stone-like material. Structure analysis of the material does not redacted on record. The sphere has a broken portion, as if something redacted from the object. The object has been inactive since arriving at the Bureau. The Communications Department officially stated that to the press that the object was a small meteor, while also using the American Overnight Program to redacted. Note, this AWE will be studied in the containment sector until the spherical object is deemed safe to be transferred to the investigation sector. Okay. That's not a sphere.
You're listening to America Overnight, now in our 29th year, lifting the veil between fiction and reality. Thank you for staying up with us. I've been getting a lot of calls about this meteor in Sterling, Colorado. There are reports of a large spherical container that crash landed in a field outside town. Some government people reportedly took it away. Now, we happen to broadcast from Colorado, and Sterling isn't far. I drove down myself to check it out with members of the America Overnight team. I don't need to tell you, it wasn't long before we found pieces of metal debris scattered in a field. Listeners, this is yet another instance of an unidentified flying object, or UFO, entering our airspace and crashing. That the government took away the evidence under cover of darkness only compounds the fact that these are more than likely visitors from beyond our planet, or dare I say, solar system. Head on over to our website to see pictures of the spacecraft pieces we uncovered. And while you're doing that, our sponsors would like your ear. America Overnight will be right back.
Wow. Wow. It's, wow. I got nothing. Ah. Okay. I don't want to upgrade grip, honestly. Yeah. Damage while aiming. Wow. Energy gained from headshots, huh? What happens if I keep it? Oh, it releases on itself. Okay. Like that. That's cool. Okay, Emily? Emily. I am delving into the more defensive, maybe? Did it? Yeah. Yeah.
What can I help with?
Gotta be sure to aim for the head.
I took care of the Tomasi problem. Sorry, I forget he was a coworker.
Don't apologize. That wasn't the real Tomasi. He died when the hiss got him.
You're right. I just didn't want to be insensitive.
Sentimentality is a weakness in situations like these, Jesse. That's Bureau 101.
I don't think Emily's in danger of being called sentimental.
Nah, it's okay. Okay. Ooh,
I should get going.
Don't
I
let me hold
can
you up.
get the thing I want. And this is why we side quest.
Interpret itself.
Multi-launch, and now if I keep getting threes, I should be able to get that, and then you. Pretty damn quickly. I'll maybe have enough for that. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, do I only have the one mod spot? Oh. What are you? Ammo cost while levitating. Okay. What the hell is going on here? Okay, but actually... ventilation? Yeah, that's what I want. Holy shit. Oh shit, that went through the wall. Okay, that's good to know. Hello. What a mess. Even more mold.
This thing is completely leaving from the mitten. Perkele. Saatana. Helvetin helvetti. Oma tulossa ja tällaista paskaa.
Oh, hey. Neat. Anyway. Expecting hiss. Ooh. Assuming it wants me up there. Get away.
Mold's gotten in here too?
Okay, I see.
All right. Let's get cleaning, she said, cocking her gun.
Useful. How did mold get on this? Okay. Okay, have I been in here? I should have been, but... Yep. Alright. Ooh. I've remembered a thing I have to check.
I guess I just take a seat. This is what being a janitor's all about.
What? Like how we just stood... Oh?
I suppose the janitor's assistant does need proper janitor attire.
Ooh. No idea where the room is. Access elevator. Where would an access elevator be? Close. It's a corridor. Hmm. 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 Fun.
Lots of interesting data off that subject the Rangers brought in.
I heard that he voluntarily entered captivity.
Alright, whatever.
He doesn't know
luck out there.
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there, reaching for her, trying to make her act. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a hunger in the dark. Investigation sector.
Investigation sector, huh? We should check this out.
Hello. Hold on. I think this is the location I desire. Could be. Could not be. Could be making this completely up. But I'm not. Fan procedures. Hold on, give me 1 second. Note, per archival mandates 8.a, this document has been edited to meet current administrative standards. Certain terminology may be out of date. Containment procedure. Water placed on the item prevents it from exercising its thaumaturgical force contained in possessed object gallery. And the oscillator brand electric standing fan with protective grill. The item in question robs the immediate vicinity of all oxygen. The range seems to be variable. While on assignment in Korea, foreign investigator Redacted learned of odd fatalities in the area. Redacted visited the site of the most recent death. Superstitious locals blamed the electric fan. Redacted seized the fan and placed it in a small room with Redacted. The Redacted suffocated. The investigator booked 2 cabins on the SS Redacted, one for himself and one for the fan. And then what?
Darkness engulfed the elevator. There was something there. A presence. Jesse Faden could hear it. A call. It was faint, reaching for her from a dark place. Faden was sensitive to visitations. She had them all the time. From her guiding star and the previous director. She was the perfect receiver. As if she'd been made for this. Faden paused to feel it. The force at play here. It was changing things around her, subtle, trying to make her act. Faden didn't like that. Her guide felt it too. Polaris didn't flare up in defense as with the hiss, so it wasn't all bad. Not a hostile transmission. It was powerful, but it was coming from far away, and made weak because of the distance. It was a distress call. Faden sensed a drowning man, a man desperate to escape. She sensed something else too. A hunger in the dark, not unlike the hostile resonance, waiting. She knew that desperate acts can have grim consequences. It was this, more than the man's despair, that made her follow the call. The elevator lights winked back on. The darkness receded like a memory. There was a new button on the elevator control panel. Investigation sector. Faden pressed the button. The elevator doors slid shut with practiced bravado.
Okay.
Anyone here?
Guess not.
Missing agents. Mr. Kirkland, here are latest agents confirmed missing, presumed dead from the containment breach yesterday. Letters of condolence will be delivered to you to sign prior to sending them to their families. You will be updated as soon as additional confirmations are made. Also, per your request, a network engineer checked how many cases were backed up digitally. Unfortunately, a large number of active investigations were not archived yet, and the only hard copies of reports exist behind the firebreak. They're lost, I'm afraid.
Seems a lot more crowded than the rest of the Bureau.
Tractor supplement. Miscommunication led to a local coroner examining the body of William Burrow. Burrow William, male, Caucasian. Case summary: 33-year-old man found dead on his property per police report. Remains obtained from coroner's office also include blood, urine, bile, stomach contents, and bone fragments. Autopsy finding: blunt force injuries. Head lacerations, blunt force injuries, extremities, dislocation, complete avulsion of the right upper extremity with associated fracture of the proximal right humerus, extensive trauma abdominal region, complete avulsion of multiple organs, including stomach, heart, liver, pancreas, kidney, and portions of large and small intestine. Wow. It is my opinion that Mr. Burrow's death is not the result of a mechanical accident as claimed by authorities. The removal of organs is consistent with animal attack. I mean, yeah, they go after soft tissues. Keystone inspection. We stopped, Mr. Kirkland, we stopped at Keystone on our way to the target AWE. Like you asked, I'm sending my report directly to you to try and keep a lid on this Grumman Morales desertion issue. We didn't find any sign of them here. Given the records, it is possible they've switched team like you suspected, but I don't think that's the case. An event definitely occurred here in Keystone, and I think Grumman and Morales got caught up in it. The entire population has vanished into thin air. It reminds me of the Ordinary case, but that was just the adults, if I'm remembering the files correctly. This is different. I think our guys are casualties, not traitors. If it was an AWE, it seems to be over. We walked through the whole town, and the only strange thing we noticed were markings on various buildings, 2 overlapping circles with a dot in the shared space. Could be unrelated. I'll show you the pictures when I get back. In the meantime, you should send a team out here to condorn this place off and maybe get the comms guys working on a cover story. Sincerely, Agent Keenum. Her authorization for Mr. Kirkland internal investigation. Despite the accounts of anonymous redacted regarding inhumane treatment of redacted currently housed in the Bureau, our official findings regarding this were inconclusive. Numerous obstacles arose during this investigation. The majority of redacted sector personnel seemed to be wholly unaware of any such redacted contained there. One redacted confirmed the redacted's code name to be redacted, but all files pertaining to that name were inaccessible, being classified under the highest clearance level. Investigators were similarly blocked from entering the redacted research wing to interview its staff. The matter was further complicated by the lack of clarity on whether non-human paranatural entities warrant humane treatment. While this investigation cannot address any charges against Dr. Darling, we recommend an investigation into redacted research. Probably dimensional research. Maybe? Because it sounds like they're talking about the warpy thingy that originate from the astral plane. A request came through recently from an FBI agent asking for all our files on Bright Falls, specifically on the disappearance of the author Alan Wake. Per the interagency information exchange agreement, I had some paper pushers gather up a folder of all the pre-approved files. Don't worry, all the inappropriate material is either missing or redacted. But I'm writing to let you know that we received this request from a special agent named Alex Casey. Sounds familiar, right? That's because Alex Casey is the name of the fictional detective in those hard-boiled crime books Alan Wake wrote. Pretty interesting that an FBI agent sharing a name with the most famous character Wake wrote is looking into a case dealing with a writer's fiction coming true. I think this is worth looking into, but what's your opinion? Just give the word and I'll start surveillance on this guy. So here's my understanding. Alan Wake did like a thing and sort of became like the author of the world. Maybe. That's my understanding. It's been a while since I watched the video. Mr. Dennis, so yes, there's an increase in AWE cases, and yes, it would be a good idea to put together a special task force to examine exactly why that is. However, it seems that a tiny little detail has slipped through the cracks. We don't have the damn staff. If you expect us to detect, investigate, and process more AWE cases, you need to give us more people. It's simple math. Between the staff we lost in the Hartman thing and the ones who left for other departments after Kirkland quit, we're barely managing to keep up with the workload. Hell, just filing the paperwork for all the other items we left behind in the sector has been an ordeal. Another thing, and this is going to sound paradoxical, but we have an overcrowding situation. This lobby isn't meant to accommodate a whole sector's worth of staff. We put forward a motion to move investigations to a more suitable location months ago. It better not still be sitting on your desk. The people are getting restless, and as Kirkland's interim replacement, it's your job to handle it. Best regards, Agent Grayson. There's gonna be a lot of reading. Resignation letter. Redacted of Redacted 2019. To whom it may concern, it is with great anger and regret that I tender my resignation as head of investigations for the Federal Bureau of Control. I do this in protest of the rampant disregard for my department's redacted. My staff cannot continue to work in these conditions. Previous requests and warnings have fallen on deaf ears, so I must now rely on my actions to speak louder than my words ever could. I blame this situation on our redacted, who has routinely ignored my request for assistance in reclaiming the parts of the investigation sector lost to the redacted loose inside. I will never forget the screams of brave agents begging for us to open the firebreak. I will carry that shame for the rest of my days. The redacted has failed his agents, and I shall never forgive him for that. Sincerely, William Kirkland. So, we're already gathering that something bad happened down here. Firebreak. Son of a bitch. Alright, it's been an hour. My jaw fucking hurts. To Chief Investigator Dennis, it happened again, third time this year. Something certainly has it out for our redacted. Could be raccoon. The locals certainly complain about them enough, but why the hell would raccoons keep going after a monitoring station? Doesn't add up. Anyway, I've got a bureau tech going to the site next week to take a look. Next on the list of recurring problems is the staff at the Lake House Research Station. How am I supposed to effectively keep an eye on Redacted Lake Why? This is about Cauldron Lake. Why is Cauldron Lake redacted? Okay. Lake, if they won't let me see any data. Hell, I don't even know what they're researching out there. We need to petition them again to share their info with investigations agents. It's only a matter of time before this redacted hits again, and I want to be prepared. Anyway, if anyone at HQ asks why the Break Falls report is a little thin this month, tell them it's because we couldn't take any readings. In the meantime, I might investigate in some raccoon traps. Sincerely, Agent Estevez. Like, I could just not read them. I think I skipped most of the dead letters. I think I need you later. Because let's face it, they don't add anything. Trench, official warning. Kirkland, I am growing tired of your blatant attempts to lay your incompetence at my doorstep. I know you want this to be true, but you are head of investigation. This failure is your responsibility. What did you think would happen holding a dangerous specimen in investigations? The containment sector exists for a reason. They are better trained and better equipped for this type of work. In fact, they are admirably taken on certain AWE monitoring responsibilities that your staff are no longer capable of. This happens more and more now, and don't think your pretty internal investigations have gone past my notice. You are a worm. Everything I've done has been for the benefit of the Bureau. The Prime Candidate program only failed because of Darling. You are both failures plotting against me. You are traitors, but the truth will emerge out of you. You are choosing to become my enemy, Kirkland. You don't want to be Zachariah Trench. Okay, so I think he's becoming paranoid. Honestly. Director Investigation. Per authorization from Mr. Kirkland, Redacted was launched into the Redacted of Zachariah Trench. A recent change in Redacted witnessed in Director Trench, including aggressive Redacted when redacted with other staff, has been observed. However, this investigation is aimed at interpreting this issue rather than proving it. Notable Redacted between Director Trench and Darling has been witnessed by numerous Bureau staff, although both declined to meet for an interview on the matter. Witness accounts suggest their arguments center around the Dimensional Research Wing and the Redacted kept inside. However, no evidence exists to confirm Director Trench is redacted as anything more than interpersonal disagreements. This investigation has concluded that Director Trench's behavior is not indicative of any redacted and that his fitness to leave is not in question. Refer to file redacted for full report. Underhill background. Ooh, Dr. Rhea Underhill is a professor at the University of Woodrow in the United Kingdom, where she teaches biology with a focus on botany. God, I need a break. Dr. Underhill once worked with the Bureau as a parabotanist stationed in the research sector of the oldest house, she served with no incidents of demerits, and is praised by those who formerly worked with her, including Dr. Darling. Dr. Underhill has no known connections to paracriminal organizations or any record of breaching her NDAs since leaving the Bureau. Her civilian behavior has been ideal, with the exception of an ongoing personal relationship with Dr. Darling that appears to have begun during their time as co-workers in the research sector and revisited intermittently ever since. Depending on the duration of her work in the oldest house, it may be required to have both parties sign a relationship clearance form. This investigation has found no compelling reason to deny Dr. Darling's request to offer Dr. Underhill an interim position with the aim of finding a solution to the mold threshold issue. A jaw. Okay, break.
Now that gate should open. I'm no detective, but something definitely happened here.
Oh yeah. Those are the fire breaks, I believe.
Do we know each other? This feels familiar. I can't seem to... I've forgotten it. I'm sorry. My name is Alan Wake. Who are you? Who are you? Do I know you?
I'm your friend Tom. Tom Zane. There's nothing to worry about.
Tom. The poet. The diver. You look different.
That was just a role. A character. The protagonist I played in my old film. I'm a filmmaker. An auteur like yourself. We're working on this together, remember?
What the fuck is happening?
An artistic collaboration. You need a drink.
Endless darkness. Nothing holds still.
But we're very close now. You've been writing. I found a way to escape. It'll work this time.
Writing?
You found a way!
No. I don't... Wait. There's something. It's my double. He's out there. I've seen
Yeah.
it.
Nothing to worry about. I'm dealing with it. It's fine, my friend. Let me handle him.
You've met him? What the hell?
Now, come on. You misunderstand me.
I didn't understand any of that.
That was Alan Wake, the writer who went missing in that AWE case I read about. What's he doing here?
Ooh. Dark out now.
And Thomas Zane was with him. The poet. No, wait. He was a filmmaker. I always remember that wrong.
Dr. Emil Hartman, devoured by hungry darkness, became the thing that had been Hartman. Broke loose, killed everyone it could, lurking, roaming, waiting. Then something else came, a resonance. The thing that had been Hartman went through another change.
Oh my. Okay. Ooh. I like it. Oh God. So they literally had to shut it on him. Sucks.
Creepy, damp, and abandoned. Why did Wake want me to come here? That doesn't look like a house shift.
Mm-mm.
Do I even want to know? The hiss are already in here.
An arrest. Hmm.
This darkness is blocking the door. So now I have to deal with an interdimensional noise and sentient shadows. Whoa. Looks like the house has gotten a little wild in here.
Okay.
Light burns it away, huh? Makes sense.
I'm done.
There you go. Doesn't that feel better?
Doesn't what feel better? What?
The third thing. The sound made darker, the darkness made louder. Hartman was stretched, like a worm through time. The third thing was a monster. Now we crashed out of darkness toward Faden.
My understanding of the darkness is fragmented, incomplete. This abyss, this void, it very much does not wish to be understood. If light symbolizes knowledge, then it stands to reason that darkness would equate to ignorance. By its very nature, it abhors comprehension. Of course, My own nature drives me to comprehend all. We are opposing forces, destined to collide. And given this conflict of natures, we know that the light of truth will burn away the darkness, both figuratively and literally. Any significant light source can be used as protection, even weaponry against this metaphysical gloom. And then there are the artists. I know for a fact that Tom, Wake, the Anderson brothers, and Lane all had some involvement with the darkness. The question is whether their uncanny ability to affect reality through their art beckoned the darkness, or did their work perhaps even create it? With Wake now secure in my lodge, I expect I shall grow closer to learning the answers to these questions. Assuming he cooperates, which is proving quite the challenge. Well, perseverance is the foundation of knowledge. Speaking of, I must be off on my rounds.
Oh, why am I... Okay, I have to have a call apparently, so I will be right back. Okay, here's my deal. My jaw seriously hurts. I got a call. It was a good call. I had to call back. That's fine. But yeah, my jaw, I don't know what it is, but I don't think I can really keep streaming. I should have let him talk though. Okay. It's fine.
Lighten them up. Ah, more plants. All right. Let's go make some new friends.
So, what I'm gonna do, we're gonna go back to the nearest control point. And oh look, here we go. Sounds neat. I'll take us back to Central Zek. I know. I'm going to rename. I'm going to rename the stream title. Because we didn't do anything with the slide projector, didn't even get to it, so I'm going to do that. Oh, and I didn't show my screen for any of that. What I'm going to rename it to is this. Oh shit. Keyboards in German again. Okay. That's going to be the title. We're going to see about someone to raid. Oh look, Glebe. Glebe's on. Gonna go ahead and raid Glebe. Okay, here's the deal. If tomorrow the Space Engineer server is still down, I won't stream. I will give my jaw a rest. Yeah, I'm not gonna do my usual. Actually, no, I will. If you like what I do, please leave a follow. If you really like what I do and you would like to support me, there's a donation link down below. That donation link is only over on Twitch. What else? What have I got? There's the YouTube. If you're watching this on there, you can go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. That helps greatly. I highly recommend catching me live. I do most Mondays through Thursdays. I'm starting to do additional streams on weekends. Current focus is Space Engineers with Control on the side, and then once Control is finished, we will start to return to Assassin's Creed. Is there anything else? Twitter, you can follow me on Twitter. I don't know what the fuck's going on there though. Might not be worth it. If Twitter goes like down like forever in the public eye, hopefully, I'll give it like maybe a week or two for everything to settle, and then I'll decide on a new app to go to. On TikTok, I need to be doing more, which I will do. We'll do more TikTok stuff. I just need the time, and I need to find the clips. Yeah, it's work. I believe this is everything. I love my background. Love it greatly. Yeah, support disabled people this month, please. Yeah, I will see you next time. Bye bye.